Throughout many years of history, only one constant has remained for the average everyday male. It is not food, and it is not shelter. And who really gives a flying f*** about water? Are you stumped yet on the true answer? The only thing that remains is a man's desire for a hot pocket, which is technically food.
Why, hello there. Welcome to the very first edition of Cooking with Fit. That's not what it is, isn't it? Welcome to a new edition of Krippled Kitchen. So, if you've ever seen my channel before, you may know that my camera can't stay in focus very well. You may know that I had a YouTube channel many years beforehand, and it went through various name changes, but one name that always stuck with a certain era of it was the idea Cooking with Filthy, which the name makes more sense if you're around. If you were around for those days, you know, I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but look, man, I wanted to do something. I'm bored talking with my cousin, and he's like, you know what? I like to record cooking. And I'm like, you know what? I used to do cooking. So today we're cooking up a storm with some Hot Pockets. Oh, I apologize for the mess. I tried to make this a little bit, more presentable for the camera and not so lived in, but I obviously missed a few spots. Okay, I'm gonna need to invest in a better camera stand because you cannot see my face when I do that. Are you f***ing kidding me? Hot Pockets are an absolute staple for anyone who is under the age of 8 or completely stoned. I'm just kidding. Even though those two are a definite factor, I love Hot Pockets mainly because they're easy to make, and there's really no mess. And who really needs the roof of their mouth all the time? I'm going to change my phone from the microphone to a secondary camera so that you can get a better look at the action, while I still use this one to kind of give you the overview scene here. We are going to use this bag of tortilla chips as the stand because I don't have really any possible stand that I could use at the very moment. God damn it. I did not realize that there was a whole bunch of crumbs on here. So anyway, these are Hot Pockets. Pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets. And I initially was just going to microwave them, but you can see it specifically says try in the air fryer. I did not know cinematic mode on the iPhone didn't allow zoom. Either that or mine just doesn't want to cooperate with me today. So, well, I guess I should record this again, huh? Now, if you happen to actually care about the serving size, it's apparently 2 sandwiches as a serving, which I never knew that. And you know what? Screw it. Let's just get this show on the road here. Okay, now that I've gotten enough B-roll takes of me throwing a piece of cardboard on the floor, we're actually going to focus on the directions here because I hadn't thought of doing that up until just now. So, of course, these are basically still made for the microwave, so you need to skip all the way down to here with the barely readable text that my phone will not focus on. Okay, so it says unwrap sandwich in place in bottom of air fryer. Do not use crisping sleeve in air fryer. Yeah, I wouldn't want to put a piece of cardboard in the air fryer either, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go over here and get your typical plate. One was already popped up there for us. And of course, it's time to get to cooking it. But wait, we need to unwrap it first. I figured I'd give you a very nice kind of view, cinematic view, if you will, of me unwrapping this thing. However, because there's a big ass bag on it, I'm going to not talk so that my microphone doesn't have to struggle to pick up my voice while I'm unwrapping it. Why is this thing actually complicated? Oh, okay, there we go. That's one way to do it. So, we need a discard of this, and it specifically said not to use the crisping sleeve in the air fryer. There we go. However, we do need to refer to the instructions. Okay, so like I said before, I didn't know that a serving size was actually 2 sandwiches. I've been eating one of them my entire life. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, this thing says 360 for 15 minutes. Alright, enough of that. So let's get the air fryer ready here. Obviously you can see this one is very well loved, as it should be. So step one of this phase of cooking, other than getting my camera to focus on the correct thing, is going to be putting it in the bottom of the air fryer. Hello, Polly. Hi, buddy. That's enough, boy. Yes, hello, Polly. Anyway, back to the real cooking. Here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the Hot Pocket and put it in the bottom of the oven. Then we are going to close the oven. This is when this thing turns on and we get to cooking. Let's see here, 360 for 15 minutes and then start. This is where the magic happens. Oh, come on. So I struggled for way too long to get that thing set up, but now I have 2 cameras recording the action, as you can see, and I will be back here soon. Okay, there was a beep. So I'm going to take my pretzel rods stand here and I'm going to place you guys back over here. Throw in a little zoomy zoom. Okay, throw in a little less zoomy zoom. I want to make sure that you guys can see me because it dawned on me that the video from before probably was not all of me. Probably was seeing more of my shirt. Alright, ladies and gents, so the first rule of pulling shit out of an air fryer needs to be protect your mitts and grab your mitts. It hurts. Now, just for the sake of the video, I am going to have one hand free. Hi, Polly. But I am going to be as careful as humanly possible here. Because I know how hot this thing is. You know what? I know, Polly. I know. Better idea, ladies and gents. Get tongs. I'm doing it, Polly. Alright, so we open up our tongs with one hand here. Oh, okay. That was easier than I thought. Grab. Jesus Christ. Okay, this shouldn't be this hard. Yeah, there we go. I got you now. Boom. And there you have it, ladies and gents. A perfectly out of focus, air fried. Come on. Oh. A perfectly air fried Hot Pocket. Okay, so now what you definitely all have been waiting for. Polly, shut up. I'm just kidding around. You trying to tell me that my face is cut off? Because I just realized that. Thank you, Polly. I really appreciate it. Now, the most important part of air frying a Hot Pocket for the first time is you need to record the reaction. You need to let others know what you think of an air fried Hot Pocket. I don't know how you guys feel about ASMR, but damn, that thing is hot. We'll try it. I don't know where to put my mic. This thing is hot, but I really want to try it. It's like biting into a fucking... Okay, I can't give up on it. It's crispy. It's very crunchy. I was expecting it to be that way, but not like this. This kind of feels like the Dust Bowl has entered my throat. What, Polly? Say hi to the mic. Say hey. No? Just meow into it. So I might have just gotten a bad corner because I ate the other corner and it's kind of good. So I haven't gotten to the meat of it yet. I'm a little afraid that I'm going to lose the roof of my mouth, but I guess in the name of science, I need to try it. So I got a little bit of it there, but you can just walk through the house normally, you're fine. I take back everything I said earlier. This thing, that's pretty good. So obviously you can see it was bitten into. It is quite literally, why isn't this thing focusing on me? Thank you. It is quite literally rough around the edges, but once you really get into it, man, you know, I gotta say, it's like an 8.5. It's pretty good. So you definitely try this out if you have an air fryer and you also have Hot Pockets. It really can't be done if you only have one or the other, but that's okay. I'd like to give a special thanks to anyone who watches this for wasting this time with me. It has been a pleasure, and I hope to bring this back to kitchens worldwide very soon. Thank you for tuning in to the Krippled Kitchen. I am your host, and it has been a wonderful episode of Cooking with Sorry, something was in my throat. It has been a wonderful episode of the Krippled Kitchen.